Wow, what a dramatic title! I know. But trust me, it's not that bad. I'll explain it as we go. I promise. So today I wanted to talk about myself, peel the curtain back a little bit, and give you guys a window into my life and how I think about things. So first, let's give you a character profile. I'm 22, and I live a very boring life. I mean, if I was a character in a game, that would be the first sentence in my bio. And my schedule is I wake up, I play my games, I talk to great people all around, and then I go to sleep at usually around 6 o'clock in the morning. For some people, that's not what life is about. They want to party, experiment, live fast and loud, but I've never been like that. This is what life is to me. As a matter of fact, if I could, I'd live the rest of my life like this. But the world seems dead set on making sure that living this comfortably and loving every day of your life is a luxury that is not afforded to all. Hell, being alive is a transaction. Living means that you have to pay someone else for the luxury of having a roof over your head on some land that a dude bought years ago. I mean, then you have to work for your food because other people with skills prepared it so that I, with my lack of skills, can eat it with a minimal risk of dying. And then I need to pay for my water or else I risk shitting my guts out from a parasite. Now hold on, this isn't really a political thing. I just want to limit the struggle of life, the struggle that everyone, no matter who they are, what they identify as, everyone has to deal with struggling like this. I'm pretty sure these are the exact same thoughts that lead into baby's first crisis. So by the time this video goes up, the clock's already ticking for me. I don't know when it's going to end, but I know it started. What I can tell you is that I have about a year left of the life that I've come to love, the life that I just explained to you, dear viewer. A plan has been put into motion that will change my life as I know it, if nothing else. But don't worry, even then, there's a silver lining to this. The silver lining is that with a deadline, I know how much time I have left, and because of that, I'm going to do my best to make the most out of this year. In my short life, I spent far too much time lamenting what I'd want to do rather than simply doing it. If I put my mind to everything I'd want to do, I'd probably be a super well-rounded person. I'd speak a few different languages, I'd be able to draw as well as write, I'd make music, I'd be a modern-day Renaissance man. That means it's my last chance to put my feet to the dirt and start kicking up dust, because time isn't going to wait for me to find out whether or not my freedom ends so I can maybe do something I'd be proud of after. So in that spirit, I want to get better at video editing, and I can record my thoughts and experiences as my carefree childhood draws to a close. Basically, I want to make a journal for myself, and I'm going to try and do everything I've ever wanted and put it in there. And I want to do all kinds of different projects. I want to record myself learning new languages, eating at different places, learning skills like video editing, and I invite you, dear viewer, to come and watch me do new things for once. I know, Nerd Shut In does different things is a very strong tagline. So in the spirit of this, I'm going to make a commitment. I'm going to try to post a video weekly, every 2 weeks at the very least, which, while it's not a lot, feels like a good baseline goal for me to aim for. I may post commentaries like I did this week, I might post IRL videos, who knows, I'll figure it out as the week comes. You know, I just want to make this a year I can remember. And I want that to be a reminder for you, dear viewer, that every year should be treasured just as much as I'm treasuring this one. Sometimes we might feel down, and that's okay, but we shouldn't let our lives pass us by without ever trying to do something we're proud of. So even if things don't work out, as I'm sure this won't, we can look back at this and say, hey, we tried and we learned something new. And no matter how things go for me, I want that message to remain. We should always aim to push ourselves moderately, because we can't burn out as all the greats have, but we shouldn't let ourselves get too complacent with doing nothing. So with that, this is me, doing my best from this point on. Thank you for listening to me, no matter who you are, whether you're listening to this in the future or when I push this out. Thank you for even just listening to me do my shit. Goodbye.